Hi there. How are you doing? It's Mary Jo, and I thought I'd pop on and do another reading. Of course, obviously, that's why I'm here. Yeah, just feeling something. Just not quite sure what it is. See what kind of message wants to come through today for the collective. Fix turned her back on me because I'm not on the couch. You'll get over it, Bridget. Yeah, so as I'm recording this is January 3rd of 2024. Welcome in. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever it is when you're watching this. It's kind of weird. It's feeling like there's a calm before a storm is what I'm hearing. It's like everything's silent. Although I can hear my refrigerator running. It's just like, other than that, there's just silence in the atmosphere. Although I know there is not silence in this world. So let's take a look at what messages want to come out. I'm being told I'm going to clarify with tarot, so the oracle will be my main message. Well, not mine, but their main message. You know what I mean. Yin yang. Love that. Balance. Do it. I wanted to say duality, but I was stopped. I'm getting that word convergence again that I got in yesterday's message. Blending, marrying the masculine and feminine energies within. It's number 22. That might mean something for a lot of you. Number 1. Yeah, January. I just heard January, the Sun card. So this month, a new beginning. Yes, we flip a calendar, a paper calendar, and it's a new year, but it's not our new year. We have the new, see, we got the new lunar year. Is that in February? And then the galactic year. There's a lot of new beginnings we can have throughout this year. I've got to get it straight. I used to know this, but suddenly they've kind of blurred the lines between what I used to know, you know. So a new beginning, where things may have been off balance before, things coming into balance. That's a lot. That's a lot. I'm not taking all of it. Both they want that one come out. So we've got the world. Yeah, so perhaps this is a collective energy. So we've got 2-2. We've got, and 29 is the world card. That's 11. So we've got 2-2-1-1-1. Got 111 is coming up. We do have, that is a galactic portal. That is a new moon in Capricorn. Perhaps that's of significance. What is this card? Ooh, patience. Yeah, the stillness. There's a 7. Healing. It's time for something. I'm really zooming in on that clock on this angel's hands. It's time. Let's take a look at, is there any more from this deck, please? Not at the moment, they say. Let's clarify this. Let's see if we can get anything more. Yeah, 2 of Wands. Choosing a new direction. It's kind of what I'm feeling with these cards. You know, this feeling like the past energy, and choosing a new direction, a new day, a new dawn. The whole world. It's kind of fun, you know, even though this isn't the Justice card, we do have a card in this deck that would have the scales on it, but this is coming through as a Justice energy, balancing out the scales. So if I'm looking at that as Justice, and look at the Sun, the World, and the Patience, which is a Temperance card in the Tarot, these are all major arcana energies. This is big energies. Let's take a look. Tell us more. What more can you tell us on this Yin Yang card, please? The balance starts within. Yeah. Clearing away where you thought you were stuck, realizing, discovering everything that you thought was a lie. Or not, maybe not specifically a lie, just it wasn't allowing you to move forward. It's kind of kept you still. Get one more. Let's try to get 3 on each, please, Spirit, if we can. Or 2. Yeah. 3 of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles for me is always comes through as learning something new about yourself, discovery, something, you know, self-discovery, mastering the thought patterns, you know, with these swords here. Something you told yourself, a truth that you told yourself that was really wounded you. You're discovering that there's something new about it. There's really something new to discover with that energy. Perhaps that was all of your 2023, was a lot of deep diving, discovering things for yourself, discovering, I don't know, it's going to be different for everybody, you know, but really realizing that you hold the light, you hold your own light. You can release yourself from any of that mindset. Stepping into the Sun. Tell us what the Sun is about, please. New discovery. I'm hearing that again. Got the 10 of Swords. Yeah, an ending brings a new beginning. This one's kind of teetering here. Coming into yourself. It's like what you discover about yourself brings a new vision of how you see yourself. No longer this person who is defeated, downtrodden, victim mentality, victim mode. Very interesting. I'm hearing pulling yourself up by your bootstraps. Is that how that saying goes? I have no idea. It's like an old saying. It's like unbunching your knickers. I don't know who's coming through, but they've got a very old soul energy, like an old timer's energy. Old phrases are trying to come to mind here. I don't know if somebody's grandfather, it feels like a grandfather coming through, saying things like that. I don't remember my grandfather ever saying anything like that, but he was funny. He had a great sense of humor, and he loved to play with words. So, feeling one more. Oh, again, 2 more. One more shuffle. Yeah, breaking out of that mode, setting down all of the burdens, because it just, you know, this is enough. You've got 2 10s here. This mentality, this victim mentality, being disconnected from source, being disconnected from yourself, being disconnected from others. The victim mentality, done and over with, moving away from that, putting down this shit, moving away from that, coming into your own truth, your own knowing. Yeah, they're showing me the words "your own truth" with the big neon fingers pointing at it, going flashing down. your own truth. In the world, let's take a look at this energy, please. This collective energy of a new cycle. Yep, seeing right through the illusions, baby. Another 10 of Pentacles. This is, and with the 10 of, or the Chariot here, moving forward into stability for yourself, no longer relying on anybody else. I'm hearing coming through. For the world this year, you're going to see a lot of shifts and changes and movement in the financial sector, how you spend money, how you view money, how the businesses around you accept money. I went to I took somebody to a doctor's appointment a few weeks ago, and a lot of the hospitals, they're not taking cash anymore. It's strictly credit card or debit card. It's electronic transactions, so we are going to see a lot of that happening in this, starting in 2024, because we enter the Aquarian age. This is, as Pluto enters Aquarius, dips back out into Capricorn again as it retrogrades and goes back into Aquarius for the next 18 to 20 years, changing our financial sector, changing how we do business with one another, unveiling what has been there all along, but we've been afraid to take a look at. But bringing us all into, collectively and individually, into a more successful, victorious relationship with the energy of money. It's like a collective reset. Although to us it's not going to feel like a reset, because we haven't experienced that in this incarnation. A lot of us have experienced that energetic exchange on other planets in other times. I'm hearing Lemuria, I'm hearing Atlantis. We're bringing that back. But to the human souls, it's going to be for the first time experience that in this incarnation. And it's taken a long time, but boy, humanity, we've done the work. We've been patient with ourselves, with society, with one another. Let's take a look at what this patience wants to say to us. What is it time for? It's time for everyone to get along. It's time for the love thyself as you love your neighbor. Love the neighbor as you love yourself kind of energy. Which also goes into saying, if you don't love yourself, then there's going to be conflict with your neighbor, other people. Tell me what this patience is. Got the world again. Whole new cycle. Beginning anew. It's time. It's time to put down the sword. It's time to put down the spewing, the vomit, the words, the hurt, the anger. Whole new cycle. No more one-upmanship. Yeah, it's time. For those of us who have done the work, those of you who've done the work, for those of you who've answered the call, you've had a lot of patience. The cycle is beginning, I'm being asked to say. For those of you who are new to the journey or who are just awakening, this is going to be a little bit of a rude awakening, I'm hearing, to say to you. Yeah, I'm feeling there's going to be a lot of being hot under the collar. I'm suddenly very warm here. I'm getting red as I'm channeling this energy in. We are going to see an uptick in wars and violence in 2024. It needs to come to an end. It needs to finalize, because we can't start this new cycle if this is the energy that's still in the fields. It needs to be cleared out. You also are going to start seeing a lot more countries, people, humanity standing up for themselves, saying no more. I'm not going to take what I've been taking anymore. I'm rebirthing and rebranding, reinventing myself. A lot of them aren't going to understand where it's coming from, but they're going to do it anyway. They're going to feel the push, and they're going to do it anyway. It's just going to happen organically. That's coming through is saying that not everybody is going to be aware of having an awakening, but it's still going to happen, and it's still going to clear the fields. Now I'm going back to here. How do we move forward? What do we need to know to move forward? Yeah, put down your sword. Put down your sword. Hostilities will rise. It has to. It's a necessity, Spirit is saying. In order to show us that we have a choice, no longer being controlled by the I gotta be careful with my word here. This is, yes, this is going along yesterday's reading. This is about taking back your freaking power and standing up for yourself, making the decisions for yourself, not the decisions that the governments, the the politics and all that make for you. That's all I'm going to say on that. Ooh, I thought something turned. I think it did, but it went right back. Yeah, there we go. Walking away. 5th chakra, speaking your truth. Walking away from everything that's not true for you. Walking away from everything that creates this bristle in your energy field, your static in your energy field. I'm here and saying a big F you. There are going to be some that are going to be doing that. Totally going off grid. Totally rebuking the government. Standing up for themselves. This whole line here, Spirit, just give me 3 for this whole line. Thank you. And there they are. Jeez, that was quick. I love that. I'm hearing remembering who you are, standing in your power. What is that 4 of Pentacles saying to me, Spirit? Taking with you only what you need. Releasing the greed, releasing the mindset that I've got to have it before somebody else gets it. That's interesting. I've never had that come through before. You know, where we've lived in a world of greed and hoarding and misering. That's part of my, I guess, a new word. I've got to write that down in my dictionary. Misering. Misering. So, I don't, you know what, I think you know what I mean. I hope you know what I mean. Really looking back on it at a time when it was so much easier. For some, for a lot of us, this is going to be not even on this planet. Or at least not in this incarnation. Bringing back, like I said, bringing back a reset for humanity. Bringing back our sovereignty. Bringing back where the energy exchange was, it was so different than what we're in now. I mean, we didn't have, you know, coins and bills and credit cards and things like that. There was a different exchange of energy. It was an exchange of love, you know. It's like she's looking back at what was, and you can tell she's running hell bent for leather towards something that she knows is her truth, that she knows is in alignment with what she's here to do, be, experience. So it's like a moving out of the misalignment of what we've always been taught and told in this incarnation, you know, in society. It's like remembering who we are, really remembering who we are, and not being afraid to stand in that power anymore. Fighting and advocating for ourselves. Not through anger though. This hostility is dying. There isn't any hostility moving forward. We can't take that with us, but we're going to see a lot of that this year because it needs to come up and clear. It needs to be in our face so we can look at it and make the right decision, make the decision of love. You can choose love or fear. You know, I'm going to beseech you, please choose love, because that's the way of the world. That's the truth of who we are. That's the truth of where we're going. That's the truth of where we've come from, folks. It's really speaking that, healing the throat chakra. You know, we've got energies coming in with that X-class solar flare from New Year's Eve. That is opening and working in the throat chakra. It's opening the crown. It's opening the heart. Really working the throat chakra. So if you're having frog in the throat kind of symptoms, sore throat, cough, scratchiness, that's why it's clearing. It's what they're saying. Let's remove that word of clearing. It's raising the vibration of the frequency in our words, not just to others, but to ourselves. Yeah. Getting out of what we've been telling ourselves this whole time and discovering something totally new. It's going to be new to us, but it's been there the whole time. It's just been waiting for us to raise our vibration to meet it. Final message, please, of guidance, insight. Love it. Wisdom. Archangel Metatron. It's funny, I just opened up this book and I opened up to the Patience, which is Archangel Michael's message, but this is Archangel Metatron's message of wisdom. Sorry about the glare, folks. Archangel Metatron. The Sphinx has always created within us the wonderment of enigma. It's funny, and I just watched the Batman movie with the Riddler, Edward Enigma. A mystery, for within its being lies the wisdom of these centuries, the knowledge of the bygone civilizations, Atlantis, Lemuria. Therefore, your choice of this oracle brings to you knowledge of your own divine wisdom. Through eons of time, the quest of many lives, you have wrought such beauty in knowing within your soul. Metatron wishes you to be still, to meditate on your own innate wisdom, and to act with the honor of an angel. Please chant Ha, H-A, to feel these energies moving through your heart as the seat of the soul. perfect message to end this up. Of course, angels, you are always spot on. Yeah, the ancient wisdom that we're discovering, bringing that back. I'm just going to leave that there. Yeah. But in order to do that, this is going to be very evident to us moving forward. That calm before the storm. It's like you're being asked to be that calm amongst the storm. Be the calm, be the light. Lead by example, just like yesterday's message. I'm going to leave it there, folks. I love you. Have an amazing day. Till next time.